Hey Panthers, I'm Mariah Long.
And I'm Nick Harding.
For Pale Middle School Dare Dream News, begin the week with a world report on wildfires in Australia, an update on Syria, with a follow-up report on the fallout after the historic government shutdown. We have the latest sports news at Pale Middle School, as well as everyday information to keep you in the know. Plus, we bring you highlights from our annual district-wide homecoming pep rally. And now, here's Anna with a report on the raging wildfires making their way through the Australian outback.
Hello, I'm Anna Olmeyer, reporting live from the fiery outback of Australia. At least 56 fires are raging across Australia. The officials say that they are expected to get worse. It is reported that 12 of them are burning out of control and can't be contained. Dry winters and months without rain are said to have sparked the out-of-control fires, and the high winds are making things worse. Our thoughts and prayers are to the people of native wildlife of Australia. I send you back to Nick at the Pale Middle School newsroom.
In other world news.
Even though Syria is on the other side of the world, actions there can have a huge effect on us and other people all over the world. This is why international inspectors are destroying the country's chemical weapons.
Things in Syria are violent because there is a civil war going on there. The country has been warring against itself for nearly 2 years. More than 2 million Syrians have fled their own country. Life for the Syrian refugees is better but not at all easy. Now get your thinking caps on. It's time for something new. It's time for a shout-out.
It's time for the shout-out. What ends on November 30th? If you think you know it, then shout it out. Is it A, autumn, B, MLB season, C, daylight savings time, D, hurricane season? You have 5 seconds. Go. The Atlantic and Pacific hurricane seasons and everywhere on November 30th. That's your answer and that's your shout-out.
The Pale Middle School Book Club is proud to announce that the next book club will be held on December 4th, and all involved will be reading Rachel's Cheers and Chain Reaction, which is a book written as a tribute to Rachel of Rachel's Challenge. It was written by Rachel's very own father. Both books will be worthwhile reads. Those that choose to read the books will also get to enjoy a delicious snack and get to take part in a fun activity. I can hardly wait to join in on the fun.
We're here with Mrs. Yerkes, the founder of the Pale Middle School Book Club. What are your feelings on the success of the book club so far?
Well, so far this year we've had one meeting and we had over 30 students, so I'd say we had a great turnout.
What are your expectations for the book club in years to come?
Well, I'm hoping to gather even more students than the meeting before and get some brand new books to really excite the kids and just so that they'll spread the word to other students to join.
What's your main goal? I know you love reading. Are you trying to help ensure that students walk away loving to read?
Of course, that is our utmost concern, and just to meet new friends here at the middle school.
And now on to the Constitution. To celebrate the 226th anniversary of our great nation's Constitution, which was celebrated on September 17th, Mr. Criddle's class prepared commemorative documentaries using school iPads. Objectives for preparing these documentaries included to learn more about our nation's Constitution and relay that knowledge to others. To synthesize these lessons learned through our Constitution project, students were asked to assign the task of grading a quiz over Constitution facts. The quiz was sent to parents of Infinite Campus. Stay tuned because at the close of our broadcast, you will have an opportunity to take the same quiz. Good luck. And now for our top story of the day.
The second annual District Homecoming Pep Rally and Parade was a blast. All of USD number 368 and the entire community joined in on the homecoming festivities, and it was another huge success. The event is the perfect combination of activities to ignite school spirit and community pride. The afternoon began with the parade that included the community and all 4 Pale public schools, as well as Holy Trinity Catholic School. District administration and employees showed their loyalty and pride by wearing matching shirts that were designed and printed by the dynamic Design for Sports staff, a locally owned Paola business, and thank you to the Morris family. The shirts were made available to all USD 368 employees by the Paola Booster Club. We are so grateful to the Booster Club for all they do to make Paola schools great. During the second annual district-wide pep rally, Paola Middle School competed for the coveted Spirit Award, which was won by Cottonwood last year. This year, PMS upset the youngsters of Cottonwood and brought home the trophy for the Spirit Award. Miss Yerkes and Miss Hudgens, along with students, created a crowd-pleasing skit and dance routine that had the whole stadium rocking. Take a look at some of the highlights from the day of celebration.
Garden of Hope's first annual Fall Pumpkin Festival was October 12th. Admission was free and all proceeds benefit the Hope Scholarship Fund for local youth. On October 16th, Sunflower Elementary School visited the Garden of Hope. The visit was the students' reward for their AR points. While at the garden, students were rewarded with pumpkins and a fun activity of harvesting sunflower seeds, which they will be planting in the garden next spring. You can view footage of their spectacular trip at this link. Paola Middle School's Hope Club members worked hard getting the garden ready for both events and were largely responsible for the huge success at each event.
And now for the Constitution quiz that we promised you. Number 1. How many articles are there in the nation's Constitution? Number 2. How many amendments are there in the U.S. Constitution? Number 3. When was the Constitution ratified? Number 4. What word is misspelled in Article 7 of the USA Constitution?
Paola Middle School wrestling officially started on October 21st. It's a quick season lasting only 4 weeks, so coaches say that the team will have to get started working hard right away. The coaches are Paola Middle School's very own Mr. Nash and Mr. Hermrick, who's a first grade teacher at Cottonwood Elementary School. There are 31 wrestlers on the team this year. Bree Rains is the only girl participating this year. This will be her second year wrestling for the Panther squad. That makes her a real tough cookie. Come out and see her and her teammates body slam their opponents. The first match will be on October 31st. Good luck, wrestlers, and we cannot wait to bring you live footage of our Paola Panthers knocking the socks off the competition. Coach Hermrick had this to say about the upcoming season.
I'm here for Paola Middle School News, interviewing Coach Hermrick, the head wrestling coach for the Paola Middle School wrestling team. What are your thoughts for the upcoming season, Coach?
Well, we're very excited. We've got about 25 individuals that are out for our program. With the season only being about 3.5 weeks long, we're trying to encourage anybody and everybody to kind of get involved. You'll see that we're about building endurance, building strength, and stuff like that for all of our athletes to stay active. But so far, we've been in practice for about a week. We're very, very, very excited to have the athletes out here that we have. We're having a great time. We have a competition on Wednesday that we're really looking at, that we're very excited for. So hopefully our season continues to kind of keep improving day by day. And again, we're making athletes out of all these young men and women.
On October 10th, the cross-country team competed in their final event of the season. Panthers ran in Eudora. It was a successful meet for the Panthers. We had multiple personal records and goals were accomplished. Paola Middle School's premier cross-country team bonded as a team. Many of the athletes said that being on the cross-country team felt like they were a part of a strong family. Creating a family-like atmosphere was one of the goals Coach Trost had in mind for this season. The team had a victory pizza dinner to wrap up the season and to celebrate their success. Mission accomplished, Coach Trost. If you want to become a part of the cross-country family and get in on some of the off-season fun, get in touch with Coach Trost to find out all the details.
Volleyball. Your Lady Panthers ended their 2013 volleyball season with league tournament. 8th grade varsity finished 5th in their league tournament and finished the season with a winning record. 7th grade varsity finished 2nd in their league tournament and finished their season with a winning record. Both JV squads had a successful season as well as a very productive season. For all the teams and coaches, Ball had to say this.
I'm here with Sherry Ball, Paola Middle School's head volleyball coach. How do you feel about your season's success?
All of our squads were very successful this season. The girls worked very, very hard in practice, and they executed all the things that they learned when they would go out and compete. I think they all had a great time. We're very fortunate to have the coaches that we have and the great kids. It was just a very successful season, and we were very happy with how it turned out.
The PMS 2013 football season has come to an end. It was a successful season, and we laid a lot of groundwork for upcoming years. Among the goals accomplished this year, Panthers passed more and completed more passes than ever before.
This year's final game was played on October 15th against Spring Hill. It was our annual pink game. Panthers supported their pink apparel to support Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Cheerleaders rocked their new pink pom-poms and amped up the spirit. It was a huge success as the Panthers walloped the Broncos by a score of 28-8. Panthers finished the season with winning records. 7th and 8th grade varsities finished with a respective record of 3-4 and 5-2.
Coach had this to say about the 2014 season.
I'm here reporting for Paola Middle School News with Coach Collier, the head football coach of the Paola Middle School football team. The 2013 football season has ended. How would you sum up your season, Coach?
Eighth grade played really well, ended up season 5-2. They really played hard, real aggressive, real physical team. Seventh grade ended up 3-4. That just gives us a little bit of a bright spot for next year because I think we can do a little bit better than what they showed this year.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
For more season highlights, go to a YouTube link on your screen.
Due to technical difficulties with our state-of-the-art meteorological weather probe station, probably caused by the failed iOS 7 updates and the infamous government shutdown, we are forced to bring you a condensed 10-day weather report. And now here's Gladys Mittens with your weather.
It's cold.
Paola Middle School's girls basketball season officially tipped off October 15th. There are 20 7th grade girls on the team and 16 8th grade girls. Coached for the Lady Panthers are Mr. Hull, Mr. Garrison, Mr. King, and Mr. Umbridge. The ladies will begin season play on October 29th when they take on the Baldwin Bulldogs. Bulldogs. Make sure you are there to support our teams. Bring the house down.
Mr. Hall, so you're the head coach of the girls basketball team, and the season's coming up. What are your plans for the season?
Well, I'm really excited about our season. I think the girls have been working really hard. We have our first game tomorrow, and they're ready to get after it. I think we're kind of tired of practicing against ourselves, and we're ready to show what we've learned in practice and get after it tomorrow.
All right, so ball them up.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Emily Benton with Paola Middle School News. This is Mr. Garrison here, the assistant for the girls basketball team. What are your thoughts for the upcoming season?
Well, we're anxious to play. In fact, we play tomorrow, our first game. We're trying to learn fundamentals, and of course the games will be pretty challenging seeing the teams from the other schools, but we're looking forward to a good season.
All right, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
And that is our news for the week. I'm Ray Long.
And I'm Nick Hardig.
We leave you with more highlights from Paola Middle School.
So I reach for my 40 and I hit it. Designated driver, leave the keys to my truck. Cause I'm faded. The honey's in the streets, say money, yo, we made it. It feels so good. The super touchdowns and the guys in the line. All the gang gangs, I got about to drive by. Gotta get you through before you go get paid. So tip up your phone and throw your hands up.